Hi all, welcome to Gallant IAS. So in this module, that is module 1 part 2, we learn about the various salient features of our constitution. That is under our Indian constitution, what all are its most important features. That is what we'll be discussing under this respective module. Okay, so what all can be the most important features of our constitution? See, when we analyze, we can came to know that it is drawn from various sources. See, we took multiple provisions from various other parts of our country. So we will learn that. And also it is not so rigid. Why? Because there is possibility for amendments. That is amendments. Amendment in the sense making changes to the constitution. So our constitution gives some flexibility to our parliamentarians to amend the constitution to meet the changing needs. Clear? And also there is role for conventions under our constitution. That is, even though some provisions are not explicitly stated, we can do something in a traditional manner. That is what we mean by convention. Example, we can say that nowhere it is mentioned that the PM has to resign if a no confidence motion is passed. That is, when a no confidence motion is passed, it is not mentioned anywhere that in the constitution that the government has to resign. No, but as a part of convention, the government resigns. This is what mean by the convention. This is also an important feature of our Indian constitution. Okay, and also ours is a mix of flexible as well as rigid constitution. That is, it can be amended by the unilateral action of the parliament also, but see, in some cases it requires the consent of states. So what all are the procedures for amending the constitution? How our constitution becomes flexible, and under what circumstances it can be transferred into rigid? All these things we will be learning here. Clear? And we will go through further regarding the provisions of federal state. See, ours is a federal state, but with a unitary biasness. Even though we are having division of powers and there exists two tiers of government at the federal scheme, but when we analyze multiple provisions, we can come to a conclusion that we are having a strong unitary tendencies. So what all are those provisions which makes our country federal? And what all are those provisions which makes our country unitary is important from exam perspective. Again, we can say that our country having a parliamentary form of government where executives are responsible to the legislature. So what all are the multiple features of a parliamentary form of government? Or we are having a republican nature. So what is mean by republicanism? That we will be learning here. And see, we are having universal adult franchise. Okay, or we are having a secular state, or what is mean by a secular state under our constitution. Clear? Then we are having what? Integrated as well as independent judiciary. Okay, we are having an integrated as well as independent judiciary. So here what is mean by integrated judiciary? Simply means we are having a single system of courts with Supreme Court at top, below it High Court, below it various subordinate courts. And this single system of courts enforces both central and state laws. We give multiple examples during our classes, and also we learn about what is mean by independent judiciary, how the independence of judiciary is maintained, why it is necessary to give independence to the judiciary, and to what means we are providing it that. What's the role of parliament or the government regarding the role of judiciary in appointments or other things. All these things we will be learning here. Clear? Then going further, we will came to know about there is emergency provisions under our constitution. That is national emergency, state emergency as well as financial emergency. Clear? And we know that we are having only a single citizenship under our constitution. Even though we are having a federal polity at the central and state level, we are having only one citizenship. That is an Indian citizenship. So what is its relevance or its importance? All these things we must learn from exam perspective. Clear? And our constitution provides for various multiple fundamental rights. And even if those rights are violated, its remedies is also mentioned under the constitution. It provides for directive principles of state policy. These are nothing but a set of guidelines which are given to the state by if a state makes a law or if a state comes with executive policies, this constitution advises those states to go through these policies and try to implement for the concept of a welfare state. So this is also a peculiar feature of Indian constitution. See, and also provided with various fundamental duties. And we are provided with various independent bodies for the smooth governance of a country. Say example, Election Commission of India, or Comptroller and Auditor General, or Finance Commission, or UPSC. Similarly, apart from the governments, multiple independent bodies also exist, and it is also a feature of Indian Constitution. We must learn all those things in detail. And again, regarding democracy, we can say that we are having a three-tier government. That is the government at the local, village, municipality level. This is also clearly stated into our constitution through 73rd as well as 74th Amendment Act. So in this module, we will be learning about all these peculiar features of our Indian constitution. Clear? So to avail these classes, please you can contact at our office in the below given number. Thank you for watching. Bye.